Hi, my name is Lesley Canarium, and I'm the Reader Conversations Librarian here at the Rogers Public Library. And we're going to work on our November Adult Take It, Make It. Though, as always, this is a craft you could probably do with kids. So my thought was that we could make some autumn placemats. You're going to get in your kit 2 big rolls of the contact paper. I've already cut this one up a bit. And enough to make either, one great big mat or a bunch of little ones. So it'll probably come rolled up like this and it'll be annoying, but that's easy to fix. What you want to do is, and you probably know this already, but just in case you don't, just roll it the other way and it'll sort itself out. Most of that curl is in the backing anyway, and you're going to be taking that away, so don't really worry about it. If it's really stubborn, you can roll it the opposite way and clip it into place and leave it overnight. What you need to make is 2 identical shapes. I've already cut out one. Like I said, this is half a piece of the contact paper. I will probably use this myself to put under plants that I have on my windowsill. And then you'll want to get a shape. It's usually really helpful if you have something that you can already use, like a big serving platter. I just got this lid to a dish because I want that nice curved rectangle edge. So I'm gonna just trace around that and sort of scooch this over so I can go right up to the edge. This is a project that will probably work better with rounded edges rather than squared off ones, just because it'll be easier to line up your 2 pieces. Once you've got your shape, you're going to cut it out. And this is one that you will want to do nicely and carefully because it will make a difference as to how your finished project looks. So, of course, there will be time to trim the edges at the end to give a nice finish. I did a couple of tests beforehand, and if you were planning on using this as, say, a centerpiece or something for your Thanksgiving table, the contact paper is waterproof. It's fine with things that are warm, but you would not want to put something directly from the oven on it, like as a hot pad. That will probably melt it. Okay, what are we going to decorate it with? My original idea was that I have a tree out front of my house that has the most gorgeous autumn leaves when they fall, all orange and red and yellow. However, we're filming this in early October, and the leaves haven't turned out yet, and you might not have pretty leaves where you are. So you'll also get in your kit a bunch of these fake autumn leaves, which will work just fine. I would recommend highly, if you can get some pretty autumn leaves, to use those and maybe supplement with the fake ones, just because when everything's kind of uniform, it looks fake. Whereas if you have the variety of real ones, it makes a nice natural effect. Now, the hardest part of this whole project is peeling the backing off the plastic. And I'm going to make you do it not just once, but twice. And you can see that the curl is not nearly so bad once I do that. If you're going to use one of the suggestions that I use in the Kick It Up section, you're going to want to do that first. You can, and you knew I was going to say this, scatter some autumn colored glitter over it, or you can carefully line the edges with a ribbon, or you can just make a crazy shape, nice autumn leaf colored yarns. Any of those would go. But the real point is to get your autumn leaves, and you're going to want to put them face down and scatter them sort of randomly. For this project, you want to leave plenty of room between them. You don't want to fill it all completely up because you need, of course, a place for the contact paper to connect to itself. It's all right if they overlap. The idea is to sort of give the sense of leaves that have just fallen from a tree. Nice random arrangement. And now smooth them down, and I've already cut this out in the exact same shape. Line your 2 pieces of contact paper up very carefully. Okay, smooth it out, smooth it out. Really press down. You want to get all those bubbles out. If you can't get all the bubbles out, you can prick them with a pen and then let the air escape. Alrighty. I wasn't as careful as I should have been, but that's okay because I've got scissors. I can trim around the edges here. And there you can see it. Super simple scattering of fall leaves ready to be a placemat or a plant mat. And just for you to see what it looks like, I did grab some leaves that were just starting to turn. And you can see this also has some glitter in it. And I took ribbon around the edges. And how interesting and nifty it looks when you use the natural leaves. And really, that's all there is to it. Join us back next month when our project are going to be bookish Christmas tree ornaments.